The history of non-monogamy. Non-monogamy, the practice of engaging in multiple romantic or sexual relationships with the consent of all parties involved, has a rich and diverse history that spans across different cultures and eras. This video explores the evolution of non-monogamous practices from ancient times to the present day. Ancient civilizations. In ancient civilizations such as Mesopotamia, Egypt, and Greece, non-monogamous relationships were common. Mesopotamian kings often had multiple wives and concubines. In ancient Egypt, pharaohs and noblemen had harems, and their status allowed them to have multiple partners. Ancient Greek society was also known for its acceptance of non-monogamous relationships, with men often having wives, mistresses, and young male lovers. The Roman Empire. The Roman Empire had its own unique approach to non-monogamy. While Roman citizens were expected to marry and produce legitimate heirs, extramarital affairs were not uncommon, especially among the elite. Roman emperors and noblemen often had multiple lovers, and the concept of concubinage was accepted. Medieval Europe. During the medieval period in Europe, the influence of the Christian Church began to shape societal norms around marriage and relationships. Monogamy became the ideal, but non-monogamous practices did not disappear entirely. Royalty and nobility sometimes engaged in extramarital affairs and maintained mistresses. Additionally, some medieval communities practiced forms of communal living that included non-monogamous arrangements. The Renaissance. The Renaissance period saw a resurgence of interest in classical ideas, including those related to love and relationships. Prominent figures like philosophers and artists often had complex romantic lives. Non-monogamous relationships were sometimes celebrated in literature and art, reflecting a more open attitude towards love and sexuality. The sexual revolution. The 1960s and 1970s marked a significant shift in attitudes towards non-monogamy, particularly in Western societies. The sexual revolution brought about greater acceptance of diverse sexual practices, including open relationships and swinging. The counterculture movement challenged traditional norms and promoted sexual freedom, leading to a resurgence of interest in non-monogamous lifestyles. Modern non-monogamy. Today, non-monogamy is more visible and accepted than ever before. Polyamory, open relationships, and other forms of consensual non-monogamy are increasingly recognized and practiced. The rise of the internet and social media has allowed individuals to connect with like-minded communities, share their experiences, and advocate for acceptance. Conclusion. The history of non-monogamy is a testament to the diversity and complexity of human relationships. From ancient civilizations to the modern era, people have explored various ways to connect and form bonds outside the confines of monogamy. Understanding this history can help us appreciate the myriad forms of love and connection that exist today.